Hey guys, it's your Beauty Barracuda. So you're probably wondering, what is she doing in a kitchen right now and not at a makeup vanity? Today is going to be a little bit different. I am going to be showing you how to make a sugar scrub that I found off of Pinterest, which is one of my favorite, absolutely favorite apps that I have on my phone. It's a great site for different ideas with recipes, hair, makeup. It has fashion and home decor, just all these different things that you can pin into little boards, and basically it's your own storage unit of ideas and all these beautiful things that you can go back to and look at. So it's been great and I really love it. And I found this sugar scrub recipe. This is the first batch that I made, and it's banana scented and it smells amazing, and it is edible because all these ingredients you can eat, so no need to worry about keeping this out of reach from children or anything like that. It also only takes 15 minutes to make, and it's just the easiest little thing that I did today, so I would love to share it with all of you. The recipe that I found on Pinterest was for strawberries, but they did not have any dried strawberries at the grocery store, so I got banana and pineapple. What it calls for are dried fruit. So I was able to find these little Crispy Green is the brand, Crispy Fruit Pineapple. They come in little packets, and it calls for a half cup of this chopped, basically powdered. So it's about 2 packets of this for each half cup. So if you decide to get the same ingredients as me, you'll need 2 bags to make 1 serving. The next ingredient is easy peasy granulated sugar. You can get that anywhere. The next ingredient is coconut oil. You can also get this anywhere. Kind of hard to find, but it's in with the oils. Literally all the oils, all the cooking oils. It's just kind of hidden, and it's in this jar. It's not in like a plastic bottle like everything else, but it is there, I promise. Something that is kind of hard to find is the sweet almond oil that it calls for. This is found at kind of like a farmer's market or organic stores, organic stands. Pretty difficult, but it's, you know, it's such a running industry right now and getting more and more popular to have organically grown foods, that I'm sure near you somewhere there's got to be a farmer's market or something like that along those lines. So I was able to find, it's a skincare oil. It's called Sweet Almond by Oracacia. Yeah, I had to kind of snoop around for it, but it's there. And then you can put in any kind of extract that you want to make it smell good. So for the banana, I got banana extract, and there was no pineapple extract, but there was coconut. So I thought coconut and pineapple would smell kind of cool. Tropical fruits type mix. So yeah, let's get started. So since I've already done this, I'm kind of used to it. The first thing you're gonna wanna do, just to have it ready, is to take 2 packets of your dried fruit. And what you're going to do is chop that up. If you have a magic bullet, or this is called the Xylus, you've probably seen these on TV. You just put in whatever you need and chops things pretty easily. So we're gonna have to go and do that. It takes about maybe 5 minutes to get it all perfect and powdered, but it's not that difficult, so I'll show you what it looks like after. So you're going to definitely need 4 bags of the pineapple. It comes with plenty. It's in individual bags, like I said. You know, they're all in here. You'll have plenty. So 4 bags of those, and then you're going to want a half cup of that powdered. So here's our half cup. Just want to make sure that this is enough. I'm gonna go ahead and pour that in here. It's very messy, so just be careful when you're doing all of this. And it's okay if some pieces aren't really crushed that well, because at the end, we're gonna mix it all together in the blender. So we should be fine. So there's our half cup. We are next going to take 3/4 of the coconut oil and put that in our blender. So I'll go ahead and show you. I learned today that coconut oil does not smell like coconuts, which is weird, but it is kind of a wax consistency. I don't know what people use this for. It's kind of weird, but it works for sugar scrubs, I guess. So I don't know where my 3/4 cup is, and I don't know where my full cup is. Just kind of working with what I have. So when you're blending this, it's going to be kind of difficult to get it all smooth, but it says to do this for about 5 minutes, and I promise it'll start to get kind of liquidy. So do that for 5 minutes, and then we'll see what it looks like. So that looks pretty good now. Why is it so bright? It's kind of liquidy. It's still a little bit chunky, but that's fine because we're going to now mix this with the sweet almond oil. And you're going to do a 1/4 cup of that. So take your 1/4 cup and just go ahead and throw that in with the coconut oil. This also doesn't smell like anything. So now we're going to mix that together. Now that we have that done, it wants us to, in a separate bowl, take our powdered pineapple crisps and combine that in a separate bowl with the granulated sugar. And you're going to want about 2 cups of the granulated sugar. So I'll show you what that looks like in a second. So now it wants us to whisk the sugar and the pineapple together. So I'm just going to kind of mix it with a fork in a mixing bowl and gently do that to just get it all throughout and mix together pretty well. And then what it's going to want us to do is to add half of this mixture in with the oil mixture. And I'm just going to gently blend that in. So taking my cup, I'm gonna put half of this in there. And we're just going to mix that gently together. Looks good. Now we can add in the rest. You'll just want to go in there with a fork and kind of mix it around yourself because now it's getting really chunky into the consistency that we want for the sugar scrub. So it's going to be a little bit harder on the blade to mix that all together. So you can just go ahead and kind of manually do it. We're going to go ahead and pour this in the bowl. Looking good. Makes a lot. This will make 2. I'm going to be distributing them in mason jars, so this will make like 2 mason jars worth. Maybe 2.5, maybe even 3. Alright. So that's all set. Your last step is to add in the desired amount of extract that you'd like. It all depends on how much you want it to smell. Yeah, so let me take the paper off. My banana one, I added in about 2.5 tablespoons of the extract, so this one will probably be the same. Oh yeah, smells good. So, should be good. And you're just going to kind of mix that on your own throughout it. It's looking great. And the last one felt amazing on my skin. And it tells you to be really careful when you're using this in the shower because it's super slippery. Especially with the oils and everything. So that's that. Literally took maybe 15 minutes tops. It's a great sugar scrub. Definitely use it in the shower. You can use it for foot scrubs if you have rough, dried, cracked heels. You can use it to exfoliate before putting on a self-tanner. Really anything. This could work for dry skin with the oil. It's great. And it does say that it's edible. I don't think you should eat it just because it's a lot of sugar, but no need to be worried about this getting in any kind of contact or anything. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Make sure to check out Pinterest and make sure to check out thebeautybarracuda.com.